Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dissect those filings that make your eyes glaze over so you don't have to. Today we're diving deep into the Alger Fund's SEC filing, and let me tell you there are some juicy numbers in here we need to talk about. Before we get cracking, if you appreciate getting the real scoop on company financials without the jargon, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We also have our Discord community linked in the description. We'd love for you to join the conversation. Alright, so this document is basically an annual report for the Alger funds. It's like a checkup for these investment companies to see how they're doing financially. And the big news here is what is inside the shareholder report, the part that tells you how the money is actually doing. Let's cut to the chase, the numbers. The Alger Capital Appreciation Fund class, a shares excluding sales charges, saw a return of 50.36% in just 1 year. Now compare that to the Russell 1000 Growth Index, which returned 30.53%, and the S&P 500 Index, which returned 21.45%. That is a massive outperformance, folks. Over 5 years, this fund is pulling in 19.64% annually. That is some serious muscle. But it's not all sunshine for every fund. Take the Alger AI Enablers and Adopters Fund Class A, for example. This fund is absolutely crushing it with a 1-year return of 64.76%. The report mentions that the information technology sector and consumer discretionary sector were the biggest players here. They identified Nvidia Corp, Applevin Corp, and Microsoft Corp as top performers. Now hold on, not every fund is hitting home runs. The Alger Small Cap Focus Fund Class A is actually down 0.51% over 1 year. That is right, losing money compared to the Russell 2000 Growth Index, which was up 18.81%. This tells a story of sector allocation missteps or perhaps bad luck. While other funds are riding the AI wave, this one seems to be struggling. They mention the information technology and financial sectors as detractors, which is interesting given how hot tech has been. Let's peek behind the curtain at what they actually own. For the Alger Capital Appreciation Fund, a huge chunk of their investments, 98.6%, is in common stocks. We see massive holdings in names like Nvidia Corp, with over 1.8 million shares valued at a staggering $380 million, Microsoft Corp, and Apple Inc. are also heavily weighted. This fund is definitely betting big on tech. Interestingly, the Small Cap Growth Fund also has a significant chunk in common stocks at 98.5%. Healthcare and industrials are their top sectors here, with Tudor Perini Corp and Genidex Holdings Corp showing up as key contributors. This shows a different strategy compared to the AI fund focusing on different growth areas, which is a smart diversification move. Now, every investment has its risks and these funds are no different. We see mentions of aggressive reciprocal tariffs causing negative impacts like supply chain pressure and weaker global demand. Trees also rising economic uncertainty tied to consumer sentiment and a softening labor market. These are big picture risks that could affect any fund. So what's the verdict? The Alger funds are a mixed bag. Some funds like the AI Enablers and Adopters Fund and the Capital Appreciation Fund are showing stellar performance driven by key tech giants. But others, particularly in the small cap and international space, are facing headwinds or simply underperforming their benchmarks. It highlights the importance of understanding a fund's specific strategy and risks before investing. The AI fund's success is a great case study in sector concentration, but also a reminder of the volatility that comes with it. That is our dive into the Alger Fund's report. What are your thoughts on their performance and these market factors? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And definitely check out the Discord linked in the description to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.